Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah. Thank you very much for joining this meeting. So now in this occasion, I would like to talk about my business plan presentation. So in this business plan, the purpose of presenting this business plan is to gain as much money as possible, as much investment as possible. So today we are talking about one of my business plans, and the topic for today is about EnglishSerbaAda.com. So let's get into it. Now, first of all, let me explain to you why do we have to talk about this business and why do you have to invest in this business. And for giving you background knowledge about this is in this world, we have tons of websites about English language learning everywhere. You can see English learning website and where they provide you materials and others. But sometimes in those websites, they are not complete. What does it mean by not complete is sometimes in website A, we have the materials, but they don't have the Q&A session or they don't have the exercise. So in website B, they do have the exercise, they have the material, but sometimes they aren't made for Indonesian students. So in this presentation, let's talk about the solution about those websites where everyone can learn from this website. Let's get into it. What is EnglishSerbaAda.com? So as you can see from the name that this is a website. What kind of website is this? So this is a digital curation website where every single English language learners or even teachers can access this website by only clicking the link and the domain. Yeah, very, very simple. So the name Serba Ada is taken from Indonesian language, which means everything exists here. So you can find anything you need in this website, from the materials to the modules and Q&A session, games and activities and others. And seeing the logo, as you can see, so I'm going to talk about the logo philosophies here. The color is bright yellow and black, of course. And the font is very, very minimalist, where you can see that this is accessible for everyone to read. All right. And the flag, Indonesian flag in the middle of G letter here, means that this website is managed by Indonesian scholars, where they initially create this website for Indonesian learners, but eventually this website can expand the market to worldwide market. And the position of this word, the very first one is English, has bigger fonts so that everyone can see that this website has the purpose to serve English lessons. And below English word, we have serbaada.com and also in the simple font. So the vision of this EnglishSerbaAda.com is to make Indonesians aware of the importance of digital curation in teaching and learning process. Because nowadays, teachers don't really create materials, but they take from the internet, right? So because they take from the internet, we have to make sure that every single material they access from the internet is credible enough and good enough to be given in the classroom. And the next vision is to simplify and varying teaching and learning process, because sometimes teachers are confused about what to do in the classroom. So this website will bring you a very unique teaching methodologies by giving you exercises and also materials. And the missions of this website is to provide a place where all teachers, all learners can gain access to the learning material. And number two is to personalize the material grouping system following the material taught in school. It means that the material is organized according to Indonesian's education system, from the elementary school, 3-year in middle school, and 3-year in high school. And every single material in those schools exist in this website. And the last one is to help students understand English better. And they have options to learn beside the school or formal learning session. And let's talk about the target market of this website. The market area in this website is quite wide, because everyone worldwide can access this website. And the market situation can be seen from company perspective, collaborative perspective, and also for the competitor perspective. And here, there are many websites out there about English language learning, but these a specific website offers you a very unique and very comprehensive materials in one website. And the last is demand production. Of course, the demand for having this kind of website is very, very high because many people nowadays are having hybrid classes, online classes, even offline classes need to access materials. And this website will provide every one of us materials, modules, and everything we need to teach in the classroom and to learn as a student. So the strategies to market this business, first of all, we have to understand the product. We have to introduce the product to them. So the product, there are five main products here. The first one is materials, exercises, question and answer. We have games and activities. So those can be marketed for everyone. And the price, we are free. Everyone can access this website. But if you want to donate, the place to donate your money is always open to appreciate the workers here. And for promotion, of course, we have to create every single promotion on every single social media. For example, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, of course, and YouTube as well. So people can see, people can understand the purpose of this business, and by clicking the link given to them. And the distribution of the products is mainly done here in the website. And the process can be done in two ways. The first one is curating, and the second one is creating. What does it mean by curating? Is by collecting existing data. So we collect and we evaluate the data, and the data can be processed and can be published on the website. And if you talk about creating, we can brainstorm ideas first, and then we can peer review, and then it get published. And the estimation for making it, you can see it on the screen. It doesn't take a lot of time. It just needs patience, of course. Now, the organizational structure, very simple. We have our project leader and the team. There are academic team, visual team, which they design every single videos, photos in the website. And the last one is technical teams. And the management, of course, in every single business organization, we have to have these five rules, having from planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. By having all these five management system, we can create better outcomes in the future for the business. And next, we talk about environmental impact. Since this is website-based service, we don't have any physical waste to take care of because there is no paper to be thrown. But when the users download the materials from our website, we have to remind them kindly about how they should organize their waste. And for biophysical impact for the environment, I do think that the biophysical effect can come from the building of the office. So we have to manage the waste and the sewage system. We have to understand the history of this building, whether it has any structural damage or everything. And for the social cultural impact, I do agree that this can create another perspective on entrepreneurship, this and other perspective about education. And teachers, parents, students start to think that, oh, there are many ways to learn English. And not only by having formal education, but they also start to educate themselves better by having this website, since this is accessible for everyone. And the last, the financial of the impact, of course, if we have huge impact on the waste or the biophysical, social, cultural impact, we have to pay some amount of money. And the last is financial aspect. So capital is when we are talking about the gain or the money you get from the business. And balance projection, when you talk about the amount of money, the cash you have right now, and how will you spend it in the future. And profit loss projection, when you talk about how you manage the profit and how much money do you get from the business this month or even next month. And cash flow, when you talk about the money you get and the money you put outside. And the financial ratio, in when you compare one or two financial statements so that you can prevent bad things from happening in the future. So these are the references that you can take a look at. And thank you very much for listening to my business plan presentation. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions about the business, please kindly reach me out, and I will be very, very happy to talk to you about this business. So thank you very much for watching my video. See you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.